Everybody's big dog. Hanging out at the store today. Been up here a couple days this week trying to get things back on the shelves, which we'll get into in a few minutes. But there's so much stuff in here, it's coming in every day. So I'm just doing my over my side. So there's a bunch of new grab bags in here. Tons of grab bags. All kinds of Hello Kitty stuff. Hello Kitty stuff back there. So we're gonna just do a quick walk through my area because I want to show everybody where I restocked and go from there. And then I'm gonna get out of here. Got a couple things to do. So there's all kinds of board games, all kinds of stuff over here in my buddy Pete's area. He was just in about a week and a half ago. Brought a lot of stuff. Farmer Ron's shelves are getting bare. He needs to bring more stuff in. Cars are getting picked over. So let's go into my area. Shirts hanging. So first thing I did is I took all the stuffed animals off this shelf here. I made it so it looked like better. I moved all the cars, box cars, over to this side. And I took stuff out of my room, probably 4 shelves out of my room, and put over here. That was all in my room, that stuff. Some things over there were in my room. I'm trying to think what else. Some of that stuff up there was in my room. So I just wanted to bring it back over here so I can make it more nicer. Sorry about that. All that stuff's in there. There's just stuff everywhere in here. Harley Davidsons. So that's one of the first things I did there. Pete, like I said, more grab bags. Pete's got all kinds of stuff. He's actually making really huge bags too. So this is all my stuffed animal stuff I put over here to make it a little more visible because it was all in corners. You couldn't see what I had. So I wanted to bring it out where you can see it. I moved a lot more carded figures back out here, the real big ones. It's really, really cool. Then these are all my Hot Wheels and Matchbox. All up here. Which I probably have another box I got to get together and get over here. But I want to move things around up here. I have a shelf I want to put up top. That way I can put box stuff up there. And then I want to move all the cars down a little bit different. So this robot does work. I did a video on it a couple days ago. It was a find at the Columbus Flea Market. A buddy of mine left it there. It works perfect. It's got a little slow leak in it. Other than that, it's not too bad. It's been holding air. Well, it's a little laid over now, but it's been holding air for about a week, almost a week. What else? So these are all different cars. I moved a lot of stuff in there. That was the freebie from last week. The bulldozer was too. There's all kinds of stuff I moved in here. There's Mickey with all his books and tapes, but he doesn't work. There is a video you can watch on YouTube teach you how to fix it. I'm just not going to do all that. So what else I have? Got a couple things in here. And fire trucks and other trucks mine. The planes are mine. So now we're going to go into the room. Got a couple things hanging on the outside. So when you go to my room now, it's usually be my LGNs and stuff over here, but I just got the little wrestlers at the top. They're little WCW wrestlers and rubber WWF wrestlers with the finger puppets. I moved some of this stuff was on the bottom shelf on the other side. You couldn't see none of it. So basically what I'm doing is I got everything in here as far as what I want to do. SpongeBob and Berenstain Bears, Smurfs, Tailspin, sports related kind of figures, Mighty Duck, little figures like that. This Raggedy Ann PVC, some ET stuff. There's Catford and Raisins. Mass, Jurassic Park. Super Mario, Minions, Fisher Price, Little People kind of things. Secret Wars, Superpowers. Mickey Mouse, Simpsons. Beetleborgs. Marx figures. These are the Rip Cars. KOs, mixed little Imaginext figures, Soldier Virtue, Z-Bots, some more PVCs, pets, little animal figures. Then I got the newer He-Man, Thundercats, Fur Skins, Transformers mask down at the bottom. This is cool. I got this in here. Moved all this stuff, was on the top shelf on the other side. I want to bring all this stuff down so it's more visible. Plus, I mean, it's box stuff, so you can actually read it, you know, higher up. I decided to move a lot of my figures down so you can actually get to them a little easier. But there's so much stuff in here. So, got this stuff up top here. There's my Barbie camper I put up there. This all stuff up top. Sorry about the light, guys. So I moved all this big stuff, like I said, up top because you can read it better. That's a Spawn box. I'm going to move it eventually. Alfie works. He does have most of his tapes or his cards, I mean. So this is all, like I said, box stuff. Then I made this kind of like my girly shelf. Cabbage Patch, Strawberry Shortcake, Trolls, My Little Pony, Littlest Pet Shops. This is lunch boxes, and put some of the cars back here. Some Star Wars stuff, Micro Machines, Mask, Dick Tracy, Batmobile, Ecto 1, the Mego, Charlie's Angels. There's Ghostbuster pieces down there, most of the 80s toys. Hello Kitty stuff. Like I said, all this in here. The white box is going to go away. Things going to get a little displayed, just a hair different. Restocked all this. This is all bag Transformers, Star Wars, different things that threw out here. These are all mixed kind of figures in here. Down here, then you got Thundercats, the He-Man. Come over here to this side real quick. More stuff up top. Then you come down. This is all my new stuff. This is all the Aqualad, and this is the Lone Ranger play sets. I moved all my Marx horses down. I broke one today. Smoke. That's all Disney stuff and old Fisher Price stuff down at the bottom down there. This here is going to be going through. Basically, I'm going to make bins for everything. So you'll have Fraggles and you'll have Garfield and have stuff like that. And it's all going to come in on the shelf. These Cabbage Patches I already have a bin for. I'm going to have to move them. So let's step back a minute. So that's the very top up there. Ghostbusters, the Toonsylvania. I went ahead and put a lot of the bigger stuff here because this was all little figures like this. But by the time they get pushed to the back, you can't grab them. So I wanted to go ahead and change that around. So there's my Spydor. Ecto 1A complete. These are all figures out in here. I don't really do, when I do videos in here, I move through it. I don't really take my time, so I'm just going to show everybody today. These are a bin of mixed figures. It's a bin of Power Rangers. All my Batmobiles got moved down here. I do have Rolling Thunder and the Whales down here. So up here in this corner up here, this thing's going to be moved around too. I moved all them games up top, but there's stuff back here you can't even see. I'm going to move that out so you can see it. This is Power Rangers. I eventually would like to move these down here where they can get more visible, but I can move some of these things around. These Transformers, there's some G1s in here. A lot of these are, the only G1 there's the real big Scorpionaut. The rest are knockoffs. More, no, not knockoff Transformers, but more modern stuff. There's a couple GoBots in there. Wrestlers down there. Then in here I have Terminator, Sectaurs, Captain America, Turtles, RoboCop, Spider-Man, Superman, Iron Man, Green Lantern, Flash, X-Men, and Robin. In here we have all mixed dinosaurs. I have Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. This is all older Jurassic Park. This is all Jurassic World. The big ones are Jurassic World. This is definitely dinosaurs. These three. That's Dino Riders. Oh, that's a definitely dinosaur too. That's Flintstone dinosaur. Up here on this shelf we have the Power Rangers. There's King Kong, Rampage, Godzilla's. So, baby Godzilla. On the bottom is Rambo, Carter's figures. They're all down, different ones in there. Not really going to run through it too much. On this side over here, got the Robin Hood playset. Yes, it looks like the Ewok, but it's green instead of tan up there. So, Robin Hood playset. Jurassic World, which I need to... I got a box, I don't know where it is, of all the parts that go to that. So, I got to bring that in. The Firehouse, that is probably 98% complete. It has a sign, has everything. The sign is up at the register, so if you come by that, the register, just tell them that you want the sign. It's up there in the showcase next to the register. These are all Transformers. Cars and stuff. Have the DeLorean up there. This is all the Power Rangers that were on the shelf over here. I actually moved them over here so you can actually see them better. There's definitely dinosaur stuff. A couple alien figures. Dino Riders. It's all He-Man. This is Star Wars, Star Trek, ships, all kinds of ships down there. There's some G.I. Joe down at the bottom. Over here we have more loose figures, mixed. Then we have Batman, Star Wars. These are cars in here. These are bigger figures, some Barbie stuff, Batman, Power Rangers. Some more cars. This is all Little Rascal stuff. Nick's Barbies throughout here. There's all kinds of Barbies in here. You have Spice Girls over there, Dolly Parton, Mimi, all kinds of stuff. Then back here we have Turbo Man, Voltron, Predator. That's some stuff up there. The Bigfoot Crunch Arena. There's Vermont Farmhouse. That is complete. That other piece of make your own mix to make your own like kind of trees and stuff. That's complete. In box, still wrapped. There's a Rampage and a King Kong up there. So good on this one here. So Prince of Power is just a shell. Snake Mountain is probably 95, 98% complete. That's probably about 75% complete. The Cascarisco Emerald City does come with the Mego Wizard, but nothing else. It's just the castle and the Mego Wizard. This is all kind of different stuff. This is all going to be cleaned up in here. It just ain't got to it yet. Coming soon. I've moved my Bucky O'Hare stuff up here. There's my Exo Squad and Alien and all kind of like exosuits. Down here, just mixed stuff. Digimon, Pokemon. Mixed figures standing up in here. We'll do a little better with that eventually. Going to all bins on this side as well. So this whole shelf is basically going to be bins. Down here, some Disney stuff. At the bottom are hand puppets. There's about 5 or 6 different hand puppets down there. Wrinkles, Bert, Ernie, Obama, President Reagan, all kind of stuff down there. I do have records and old books, but I don't really deal with a lot of it. This is Ninja Turtles. And also there's Ghostbusters in here. Micronauts. So a lot of good stuff in there. This is all my newer stuff here. There's my Conan figure. My new Transformers are back there. I do have Transformers all through here. There's Amigos, Nick stuff, Turtles, newer Turtles, Shazam, the figures of Shazam, some Marvel Legends stuff. Then I have this stuff up here, the $6 Million Man. I think I put a $6 Million Man in that. So it's missing a couple pieces, but it's still there. I did find a piece to this. I had a guy in here, they wanted to buy this. I couldn't find a piece, and I turned around, it was on the shelf behind me. So I found that, so that's now complete again. In here, I moved all my LJNs, my Hasbros, a couple different figures all over here. I moved the Battle Cats down here, and the Ghostbuster Ghost all the way at the bottom. Now there's also G.I. Joe stuff in here. I got a lot of parts. We went through it for the most part. We're gonna have to see if I got anything I can add to these to make them a little more complete, and then we'll do what we got to do at that point. So down here we have all my hanging stuff like this, Spider-Man, Hulk. Then this is all cars, Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtle cars, some Tonka trucks mixed throughout. There's all diorama pieces in here in the box. What I have in there, Fisher Price stuff, Little Peoples. Then I got the Turtles, carded stuff. There's models. Some more fur skins there are pretty much complete. The other ones are missing hats and maybe a boot. That's a G.I. Joe play set. I got to make a piece of dowel rod to make that so the door opens right, but there's some more models up there. Over there I have comic books. They range in from $1 to $6 and up, depending. There are books up in there. I'm trying to. They're actually selling pretty good. I actually need to move them around so they're back in there a little better. But I've sold a lot of books out of there. And I got some stuff over there. The newer Scooby-Doo van. We'll get in that shelf in a minute. It's in here. Street Sharks, Biolante's in here. Optimus Prime, Stacks. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's the rat I just put in there. All G1 GoBots and the G1, G2 stuff in this case. In the bottom down here, these are all carded Aprils and carded Terminator figures at the very, very bottom. Over here, like I said, I've just been up here. Like I said, I've been putting things on the shelves and packing it up. So in here I have Small Soldiers, Hercules in here, the Charlie's Angels girls, Yukon Cornelius. I got some Johnny West figures, Crash Test dummies, some Marvel superheroes, a couple KOs. Very bottom is a bank and some other things. Screamers at the bottom there. Over here, I got these figures and that Hulk bank down there. Sorry about the glare, guys. So, Jim Dolls, vintage 12-inch Star Wars. Couple other things in there, a couple modern pieces, some Lone Ranger and Tonto figures. There's got a couple Scareglows back there. One is a retro. One has a broken arm, original vintage. The other vintage one is complete, great shape. I took all the retro pieces off and put on him. There's She-Ra. There's a couple decent, really nice He-Man figures in there, Dragsters in there, which is $100 and some piece. So a couple Voltrons. On this side, I just moved some things around a little bit. I put that green thing out here, which I can't remember what it is, but cool piece. Little vintage books. my Gundams at the very top of a Halo piece and a Batmobile. So that's going to do it for this video. See something you like, let me know. Rate, subscribe. Till the next one. Big dogs out. Everybody be safe.